Hello and welcome to GBN Originals. I'm Ben Leo. Now imagine a world where your wallet becomes obsolete. No card numbers, no PIN codes, just you, your face and your hand becoming the key to your financial transactions. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi blockbuster, doesn't it? But this isn't fiction. It's the future MasterCard envisions for all of us by 2030. In a bold announcement, MasterCard has revealed plans to phase out the iconic 16-digit credit card number that's been a cornerstone of modern commerce for decades. And instead, of course they're turning to biometric authentication, using your unique physical traits such as your face or your palm to verify payments. What could go wrong? By the end of this decade, MasterCard's vision is that your body will be all you need to pay for groceries, book flights, or shop online. This announcement is part of a broader shift in how we think about money and security in an increasingly digitized world. But what does this mean for you, me, and society as a whole? Well, let's break it down. For decades, credit cards have been at the heart of global commerce. They've made life easier for billions of people all around the world. But as technology has advanced, so too have the threats to our financial security. Last year alone, 2024, global card fraud reached staggering levels, with billions lost to cybercrime. Data breaches exposed sensitive card details from some of the world's biggest corporations, such as Marriott, Ticketmaster, and even major retailers weren't spared. So this isn't just an inconvenience, it's an absolute crisis. Because every time you swipe or tap your card at a payment terminal or enter your details online, you're exposing yourself to potential fraud. Criminals are getting smarter and even more sophisticated each and every year. This escalating crisis has pushed companies like MasterCard and Visa too to rethink how we pay and how we protect ourselves. Their solution? Biometrics. Your fingerprints, your face, even the palm of your hand, combined with advanced tokenization technology. So how does that all work then? Biometric authentication is simple, yet incredibly powerful. Instead of storing your credit card number on a physical card or in an online system where it can be stolen by hackers, tokenization converts it into a unique digital identifier stored securely on your device or in a cloud-based system. This token is meaningless to anyone who tries to steal it because it can only be verified when paired with your personal biometric data. When you make a payment using biometrics, whether it's through facial recognition or scanning your fingerprint, the system verifies both the tokenized data and your physical traits. This ensures that even if hackers breach a system or intercept payment data, they just can't access anything useful. The goal is clear.
Us blokes hate talking about a little thinning up top, and many of us settle with that balding look, but that wasn't for me, and that's why I went to Elite Hair, the world's leading hair loss clinic, and now I've had over 4,000 new hairs added to this barnet, and very soon I'm going to be rocking some brand new flowing locks, and you can too. So how does it work? Step 1, I sent the team a set of photos of my head. Step 2, I then spoke to one of the Elite Hair staff who looked through my photo submissions and worked out a treatment plan for me. Step 3, Elite Hair then organised accommodation and the treatment. I was at their state-of-the-art treatment centre in Istanbul, and their incredibly kind staff took me through the process, and before I knew it, I was in surgery. Elite Hair and their leading medical experts have specialised in pain-free treatments using the sleep deep method, and they really mean that. I felt incredibly relaxed the whole time, and I haven't felt any pain since. Check out Elite Hair using the link in the description. When you do, Elite Hair will provide you with a free personalised hair analysis. Then you'll join over 100,000 happy patients. Hit that link and start your hair growth journey like I did today.
Eliminate vulnerabilities in traditional payment systems while making transactions faster and more convenient for consumers. MasterCard isn't alone in this revolution. We've already mentioned Visa. They're making strides with biometric payment technology. In fact, Visa has already certified biometric payment cards equipped with fingerprint sensors and advanced security elements like Infineon's SLC38 chip. And to me and you, that's a cutting-edge piece of tech designed specifically to secure transactions. These innovations are being tested and rolled out all around the world. In Australia, MasterCard has partnered with AMP Bank back in 2022 to launch its very first numberless cards. And these cards didn't display any visible account numbers or expiration dates, which is, according to them, a significant step forward to eliminating physical identifiers altogether. Meanwhile, Visa-certified solutions like IDEX Pay and Secura Pay Bio are paving the way for adoption across Asia, Pacific markets and beyond. So the race really is on between these two giants, MasterCard and Visa, to define the future of how we spend our money. But there's more at stake here than just convenience at checkout counters. The rise of biometric payments is part of a much larger trend, the convergence of digital identity systems with financial transactions. Think about it for a second. Biometric authentication ties your unique physical identity directly to your financial activity. And it doesn't stop there. All around the world, governments and corporations are developing systems that link biometric data with everything from healthcare records to legal identification apps. Proponents of this, well, they argue that this kind of integration will enhance security and make you safe and make it all seamless for everyone involved. Imagine being able to access government services or medical care simply by scanning your face or your palm. Sounds ideal on paper. But critics warn that this could lead us down a very slippery slope indeed towards centralized control over personal data. Once biometric systems are fully implemented on a global scale, just who will control them? And what will happen if or when they're abused? Biometrics promise unparalleled security against fraud, but they also come with significant risks too. Unlike passwords or PINs, which can be reset if compromised, you can't just change your face or fingerprints if they're stolen, even if you might like to at times. Experts have raised concerns about what happens when biometric data falls into the wrong hands. Cybersecurity analysts point out that once stolen, biometric data is essentially gone forever. Poof. It can't be replaced like a lost credit card number. Privacy advocates also have sounded alarms about centralized databases storing vast amounts of biometric information. These databases, these hubs, could become prime targets for hackers, or, worse yet, tools for mass surveillance by governments or corporations or nefarious states. The risks are real, but so too apparently are the benefits, because surveys show that over 80% of consumers are willing to use fingerprints instead of PIN codes for high-value transactions because they see biometrics as faster and more secure than traditional methods. So despite privacy concerns, many people are excited about the prospects of ditching their wallets altogether and just scanning your face on a screen or putting your palm on a screen. The idea of waving your hand or scanning your face at checkouts does feel futuristic and undeniably convenient. Some consumers love the idea because it eliminates fumbling for cards or remembering passwords or PINs during busy moments. Others, though, including me, I'll have to say, they remain skeptical about whether these systems will truly protect their data in the long run. But one thing is clear. As companies such as MASTERCARD push forward with these technologies, consumers will need to weigh convenience against potential risks very, very carefully. MasterCard's ultimate goal isn't just removing numbers from credit cards. No, it's removing cards altogether. And by eliminating physical cards entirely from their ecosystem by 2030, only 5 years away, MasterCard hopes to reduce fraud while enhancing user experience across its global networks. But this shift also raises very serious questions about choice and control. Will consumers like me and you still have alternatives if we don't want our bodies tied directly to payment systems? Or will they eventually be forced into adopting these technologies, whether they like it or not? And as we approach 2030 and potentially say goodbye to physical credit cards altogether, the question isn't whether biometrics will dominate payments, it's how this transformation will reshape society as we know it. Will these technologies make transactions safer? Or actually, will they really just expose us all to new vulnerabilities? Will they empower individuals? Or will they centralize control in ways we can't yet foresee? One thing is certain, the future is coming and it's coming fast, and it's written, apparently, on our palms and faces. Thank you for watching. This has been Ben Leo. Don't forget to subscribe to GB News YouTube for much more.